This is our short visit to Colombo. It was a very tight schedule. During the video, we will talk about places we stayed, ate, and things we did. Along the way, we will talk about some of the tips we learned. We arrived on the 24th of December in the afternoon. Before exiting the airport, we bought eSIMs. Hutch was the only provider who had eSIMs to be bought over the counter. It was a little expensive than what we thought, as they only had the 50 gigabytes packed, which was way too much for our 6-day trip. We did not have pre-arranged airport pickup, so we booked a taxi through the airport taxi service, which was reasonable. We were quickly on the road. We arrived at our hotel in about 35 minutes. As usual, we picked the Hilton residence for our stay. It had the best views of the Lotus Tower. As soon as we arrived, we made use of the prime location of the hotel by visiting 2 supermarkets for some snacks and water, as we were not sure what time they closed due to Christmas. Our second day was the Christmas day. For breakfast, we got short eats and Christmas cake from the cafe at the Nippon Hotel. We didn't miss out the famous mutton rolls. Our Christmas lunch was at the Cinnamon Grand. It was a good lunch with live music. It was a nice way to celebrate Christmas away from home. The buffet included foods from around the world. It was surprising to see kangaroo meat as well. Plenty of seafood option including sushi, oysters and crab. To our surprise, famous singer Bhatia Jayakodi sang a song as well. In the evening, we wanted to visit the Lotus Tower. However, it was very crowded, and our Uber driver also told us to avoid the Gull Face area due to heavy traffic. Disappointed, we went to the Colombo City Center Mall. Our third day morning, we went to see the Gangarama temple and the Seemamalaka. It was beautiful, and well worth a visit if you have some time to spare in Colombo. We met some friends for lunch. This time it was at the ITC Ratnadeepa Hotel. It had the best views of the port city. It was their Boxing Day lunch buffet. It was a nice spread. On our fourth day, we hired a tuk-tuk and roamed around. We visited the Sambhodi temple, the Peha market and the busy streets around Peha. We also visited Koval's churches. However, when we visited the Red Mosque, no tours were allowed until the Friday prayers were done, so we could not visit the beautiful mosque. We walked through the busy streets of Peha and markets. It was chaotic but nice. It was much cleaner and nicer than India. Even though this trip was short, we enjoyed it. Please subscribe and give thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. Look out for our next video on the mistakes we did during our trip to Sri Lanka.